One fact in the heated immigration debate is not in dispute. Between 2001 and 2002, the number of asylum seekers arriving by boat to Australia plummeted from 5,516 to 1. During that time, the Howard government's Pacific solution got up and running. But now, Tony Abbott and Kevin Rudd are making very different claims about its long-term impact.
70%, thereabouts, of those people sent by Mr Howard to Nauru and elsewhere as part of the Pacific solution used it as a way station, and then within a couple of years were in Australia anyway.
Tony Abbott says that's not true.
30% went home, 30% went to a country other than Australia, and yes, 40% did come to Australia, but the Prime Minister owes it to the Australian people to get his facts right.
So what are those facts? Did 70% or 40% settle in Australia? 1,637 people were detained on Nauru and Manus Island between 2001 and 2007. 705 of them were permanently resettled in Australia. That's 43%, very close to Mr Abbott's 40%. So what about Mr Rudd's figure of 70%? Where does that come from? 70% is the number of people resettled in Australia and other countries. Mr Rudd is wrong. His figure includes 401 people who were resettled in New Zealand and 47 others who went elsewhere. The bottom line is, of those 1,637 people sent to Nauru and Manus Island, 43% ended up in Australia. Mr Abbott's claim is the one that checks out. That's a fact check. For more, find us online or follow us on Facebook and Twitter.